Hey, don't throw away those beet greens. I'm going to show you how to blanch them so that you can put them in the freezer and use them for later. Hey, you might be asking yourself, why do I even need to blanch greens before I put them in the freezer? Why can't they just go in the freezer? Well, there's an enzyme on vegetable greens that help with ripening and spoilage. So we're going to blanch them to preserve the color, the flavor, and the nutrients. Once you bring the beets inside, what you're going to want to do is separate the beet from the leaves. The reason is, once they're inside, the leaves are going to suck all the nutrients out of the beet. So that's what we're going to do right now. And we're going to leave about 1 inch on there. The reason is when we blanch the beet, we don't want the nutrients to bleed out, so we don't want to cut it too short. First thing you want to do is wash these greens. Before we start cutting our greens, the first thing I do is I pull out any nasty looking leaves. Anything that's slimy or just doesn't look good, put them aside. Now we have to decide how we want to cut them. You can cut just the stems, or you can cut the leaves, or both. I'm going to make smoothies out of mine, so I can just chop everything up. It's not going to hurt anything. But you may want to just cut the stems and use them in soups, or you may just want to use the leaves. So we're going to separate our stems. And if I'm just using the leaves for a salad, what I'll do is I'll just cut out that hard stem. Just like that. That way I have a nice raw piece of lettuce. But if I'm blanching, I'll normally leave that stem in. So for my smoothies, we can just chop everything up. Now that our greens are all cut up, we're going to put some of those greens in this basket and blanch for 2 minutes. After they're done, we're going to bring them over here to our cold ice bath, and once they're cooled down, we're going to put them in the salad spinner to dry. Once they're all dry, we'll put them over here. Take a look at how nice this looks. This is going to be great blended up into any protein shakes I make, or if I put them in soup, it's going to be wonderful. Lots of vitamins, lots of nutrients, and all organic. No pesticides, no herbicides. You know exactly where your food's coming from, and that's what you want. Hey, if you enjoyed that video, watch this next one where I'll show you how we grew 100 plants in just 8 square feet.